Daily tip 1. Start your day with a clear plan. Every day gives you the same gift. Time. Rich or poor, beginner or expert, everyone starts the day with 24 hours. The difference is not how much time you have, but how you use it. Most people wake up and immediately waste time. They check their phone, scroll social media, watch random videos, and before they know it, 1 or 2 hours are gone. Nothing useful, nothing meaningful, just time lost forever. If you want a better life, the first daily habit you must build is starting your day with a clear plan. This does not mean a complicated schedule. Keep it simple. When you wake up, take just 5 minutes. Sit quietly and ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I must do today? Which task will improve my life, even a little? What should I finish before the day ends? Write these things down, on paper, in a notebook, not only in your head. When your day has a plan, your time has direction. When your time has direction, your life slowly changes. Planning your day helps you. Stop wasting time on useless activities. Focus on what truly matters. Feel less stress and more control. Build discipline step by step. Even if you only complete one important task each day, that is progress. Small progress, repeated daily, creates big results. Remember this: time does not wait. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is uncertain, but today is in your hands. Use your time with intention. Start every morning with a plan, and you will start respecting your life more. Daily tip 2. Stop doing everything at the same time. One of the biggest reasons people waste time is this: they try to do everything at once. They study while checking their phone. They work while thinking about something else. They listen, but they are not really listening. This is called multitasking, and it feels productive, but in reality, it slowly destroys your focus and your time. When you do many things at the same time, you do nothing. Well, if you want to use your time better, learn this powerful habit. Focus on one task at a time. When you study, only study. When you read, only read. When you work, work with full attention. Even 30 minutes of deep focus is more valuable than 3 hours of distracted work. Focusing on one task helps you finish, work faster, make fewer mistakes, understand things deeply, feel proud of what you completed. Your brain is not a machine. It needs calm and direction. Every time you switch tasks, your brain loses energy and time. A simple rule you can follow: choose one task. Set a small time limit, 25 or 30 minutes. Remove distractions, phone away, notifications off. Work until the time ends. You will be surprised how much you can finish when your mind is fully present. Time is not only about hours. Time is about attention. Give your attention to one thing, and that thing will grow. Give your attention to everything, and nothing will move forward. Daily tip 3. Plan your day the night before. Most people wake up and let the day control them. They open their eyes, grab their phone, and suddenly the day is already gone. If you want to respect your time, you must decide your day before it starts. Planning your day the night before is one of the strongest habits successful people have, but almost no one talks about it in a simple way. When you plan at night, your mind is calm. There is no rush. There is no noise. You can think clearly. At night, ask yourself, what are the most important things I need to do tomorrow? Not many things, just a few important ones. You do not need a long list. A long list creates stress and fear. A short list creates focus and confidence. Write down one main task, 2 or 3 small tasks. That is enough. When you wake up in the morning, you will not feel lost. You will not ask yourself, what should I do now? You already know. This saves time because you do not waste energy deciding. You do not jump from task to task. You start your day with purpose. Another powerful thing happens when you plan at night. Your brain keeps working while you sleep. Yes, sleep is not just rest. Your mind quietly prepares you for the next day. That is why many people feel stronger and clearer in the morning when they plan before sleeping. Even if the day does not go perfectly, planning still helps. You stay calm. You adjust. You do not panic. Time respects people who respect it. When you plan your day, you are telling time, I am in control. Start small. Tonight, Write just 3 things for tomorrow, nothing more. This small habit, repeated every day, slowly changes your life. Daily tip 4. Start your day without your phone. Most people wake up, and the first thing they touch is their phone. Not water, not their mind, not their goals. The phone steals the first minutes of your life every morning. When you start your day with your phone, you start your day with other people's problems, news, messages, and noise. Your mind becomes tired before the day even begins. If you truly want to use your time better, do not touch your phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up. These first minutes are very powerful. Your brain is fresh. Your mind is open. This time belongs to you, of the world. Instead of the phone, do simple things. Sit quietly for a few minutes. Drink water slowly. Stretch your body. Think about your plan for the day. You do not need motivation videos. You do not need social media. You already have enough inside you. When you avoid your phone in the morning, something interesting happens. You feel calm. You feel in control. You feel present. Your day starts with intention, not reaction. People say, "But I need my phone." No, you're just used to it. You needed life before smartphones too, and life still worked. Time flows faster when you are distracted. Time feels longer when you are focused. This habit saves time because you do not lose the first hour scrolling. You start working earlier. Your mind stays clear longer. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. Your hand will want to reach for the phone. That is normal. Discomfort means growth. Try this for just 1 week. Protect your mornings. Guard the first minutes of your life. If you control your morning, you slowly control your day. And if you control your day, you control your future. This is how time starts working for you, not against you. Daily tip 4. Start your day without your phone. Every morning is a small life, and most people kill it in the first 5 minutes. They wake up, they grab their phone, they scroll, they react. Before their feet touch the floor, their mind is already tired. When you start your day with your phone, you give control of your time to the world. Messages decide your mood. Notifications decide your focus. Other people decide your thoughts. This is not a small habit. This habit shapes your entire life. Your brain in the morning is quiet. It is clean. It is powerful. The first 30 minutes after waking up decide how your whole day will feel. If you fill those minutes with noise, your day becomes noisy. If you fill them with calm, your day becomes calm. That is why one of the most powerful ways to use time better is simple. Do not touch your phone after waking up. Not for news. Not for messages. Not for social media. Nothing is that urgent. Instead, give that time back to yourself. Sit on your bed and breathe. Let your mind wake up slowly. Drink a glass of water and feel it. Stretch your body gently. You do not need to do anything big. You only need to be present. When you avoid your phone in the morning, you start noticing things. Your thoughts become clearer. Your stress becomes lower. Your focus becomes stronger. You feel like the day belongs to you. Most people say they do not have time, but they lose 1 hour every morning scrolling without even noticing. That hour disappears quietly. Every day, every year, 1 hour per day is more than 300 hours per year. That is time you could use to learn, grow, or rest. Your phone is not evil, but the timing matters. Using your phone later is fine. Using it first is expensive. In the morning, your brain learns fast. Your mind accepts ideas easily. This is the best time to plan your day. Ask yourself simple questions. What matters today? What can I do well today? What should I avoid today? These questions take 5 minutes, but they save hours of wasted time. At first, this habit feels hard. Your hand will move automatically towards your phone. That is addiction, not need. Do not fight it aggressively. Just delay it. Tell yourself, I will check my phone after 30 minutes. That small delay changes everything. After a few days, mornings become peaceful. After a few weeks, focus becomes natural. After months, your life feels less rushed. People who control their mornings control their time. People who control their time control their future. This habit is quiet. No one will clap for it, but it builds a strong inner discipline. And discipline is what makes time work for you. Start your day with intention, not distraction. Your future self will thank you for this simple choice. daily. Tip 5. Do one important thing first. Most people start their day with easy tasks. They answer messages, they scroll, they do small things that feel busy, but change nothing. At the end of the day, they feel tired, but nothing important is done. Being busy is not the same as moving forward. Every day has one task that matters more than the rest. One task that, if done, makes the day successful, but most people avoid it. Why? Because important things are usually uncomfortable. They need focus, they need effort, they need courage. So people delay them. They tell themselves, I will do it later. I will do it when I feel ready. Later rarely comes. That is why one powerful way to respect your time is simple. Do the most important task first, before checking emails, before social media, before helping others. Help yourself first. In the morning, your mind is fresh. Your energy is high. Your willpower is strong. This is the best time to face difficult work. If you use this time for small tasks, you waste your strongest hours. Think about it like this. Would you use your best tool for a small job? Of course not. Your focus is your best tool. Choose one task, only one, not 10, not 5. One important thing. It could be learning English, writing a script, studying, building a skill, working on your future. Set a clear time. Even 30 minutes is enough. During this time, no phone, no messages, no distractions, just you and the task. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. Your mind will try to escape. It will look for excuses. This is normal. Discomfort is a sign that you are doing something meaningful. After finishing that one task, something changes. You feel proud. You feel lighter. You feel in control. The rest of the day becomes easier. Even if nothing else goes perfectly, you know, I did what mattered. This habit builds confidence. Confidence is not motivation. Confidence comes from action. Small wins every day create strong belief. Most successful people are not special. They just protect their first hours. They do not wait for motivation. They move first, one day at a time, one task at a time. Stop starting your day with noise. Start it with purpose. Time respects those who use it wisely. Tomorrow morning, choose one important thing. Do it first. Learn to say no without guilt. Most people say yes too quickly. Yes to extra work. Yes to requests. Yes to things they do not want to do. They say yes because they are afraid. Afraid of disappointing others. Afraid of looking selfish. Afraid of being judged. But every time you say yes to something unimportant, you say no to something important in your life. Your time is limited. Your energy is limited. But people treat them like they are endless. Saying no is not rude. It is honest. You are not responsible for everyone's happiness. You are responsible for your own life. When you say yes out of guilt, you feel tired. You feel frustrated. You feel trapped. Over time, this builds stress and resentment. People who respect themselves protect their time. They understand one simple truth. You cannot do everything, and you do not have to. Learning to say no is a skill, and like any skill, it needs practice. At first, it feels uncomfortable. Your heart beats faster. Your mind says, what if they get upset? But here is the truth. People adjust. Life moves on. Most of the fear is in your head. You do not need long explanations. You do not need excuses. A calm, respectful no is enough. For example, I can't do that right now. I don't have time for this. I need to focus on something else. Simple, clear, kind. No anger, no apology for existing. When you say no to distractions, you say yes to your goals. You say yes to your growth, your health, your future. People who always say yes burn out. People who choose wisely move forward. Remember, saying no does not make you a bad person. It makes you an honest one. You teach others how to treat you by how you treat your time. If you protect your time, others will respect it. If you don't, they will use it. Value your time like it matters, because it does. Tomorrow, try it. Say no once. Feel the power of choosing yourself. That is not selfish. That is self-respect. Daily tip 7. Build one small habit and protect it. Most people want big change. They want fast results. They want motivation to magically appear. So they start strong. Day 1, full energy. Day 2, still trying. Day 3, tired. Day 7, finished. Not because they are weak, because they try to change everything at once. Real change does not come from big decisions. It comes from small habits done every day. One habit, just one, not 10, not 5. 1. A habit so small that it feels almost easy. 5 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of English practice, 1 page of writing, 1 short walk, small enough that your brain cannot say no. The secret is not intensity. The secret is consistency. A small habit done every day is more powerful than a big habit done once a week. But here is the part most people miss. You must protect that habit. Life will try to steal it. People will distract you. Your phone will call you. Your mind will say, do it tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes never. So you defend your habit like it matters. Because it does. You choose a time. You choose a place. You make it non-negotiable. Not because you feel motivated, but because you decided. Motivation comes after action, not before. Some days you will feel tired. Some days bored. Some days lazy. Do it anyway. Not perfectly. Just show up. Even if it feels useless. Even if progress is invisible. Growth is quiet. You don't feel it happening. But one day, you look back and realize, you are not the same person anymore. Small habits change your identity. They turn, I try, into, I wish, into, I am. People who succeed are not special. They just kept one promise to themselves. Over and over, day after day. Build one small habit. Protect it from excuses. Protect it from distractions. That habit will slowly build your confidence, your discipline, your future. You don't need a perfect plan. You need one small action today. Start small. Stay consistent. Let time do the rest. That is how real change happens. Daily tip 8. Stop waiting to feel ready. Most people wait. They wait to feel ready. They wait for confidence. They wait for the right time. That time almost never comes. You think one day you will wake up and feel prepared, strong, fearless. But readiness is a lie. Your mind tells you to stay safe. Growth feels uncomfortable. Starting feels scary. Doing something new feels risky. So your brain says, wait a little more. Weeks pass. Months pass. Life keeps moving. People who move forward are not more ready than you. They are just willing to start before they feel ready. Confidence is not something you find. It is something you build. And you build it by doing, by trying, by failing, by learning. Every time you act without feeling ready, you grow. Every time you avoid action, fear grows instead. The first step is always the hardest. Not because it is big, but because it is unknown. Once you take it, the second step becomes easier, then the third, then momentum appears. You don't need to see the whole road. You only need to take the next step. Speak English, even if your voice shakes. Start the project even if it is messy. Share your idea, even if it is not perfect. Perfection is another trap. It keeps people stuck at the starting line. Progress loves action. Fear loves delay. Your future self is not braver than you. Your future self just started earlier. So stop asking, am I ready? Ask instead, what is one small step I can take today? Do it. Scared? Do it. Unsure? Do it. Imperfect. That is how courage is created. Not before action, but because of it. Start now. Readiness will catch up later. Daily tip 9. Protect your focus like your life depends on it. Your focus is your real power, not your talent, not your motivation. Focus. Every day the world tries to steal it. Notifications, messages, noise, other people's opinions, other people's lives. You sit down to work. 5 minutes later you are scrolling. 10 minutes later, you forget why you even started. Focus is not weak. It is under attack. When you cannot focus, nothing grows. Not skills, not confidence, not results. Most people are busy all day, But busy is not the same as productive. You can work for 10 hours and move nowhere, or you can focus for 1 hour and change everything. Deep focus creates progress. Shallow attention creates exhaustion. Your brain needs quiet to think. It needs space to learn. It needs time without interruption. Multitasking feels smart, but it destroys quality. It breaks your thinking into pieces. When you protect your focus, your work becomes better, your learning becomes faster, your stress becomes lighter. Focus is a habit, not a talent. You train it by choosing one thing and staying with it, even when it feels boring, even when your mind wants escape. Discomfort is part of focus. Boredom is part of mastery. When you sit with discomfort, you grow stronger. When you run from it, distractions control you. Create small rules for yourself. No phone for 1 hour, one task at a time, one goal for today. You don't need perfect conditions. You need boundaries. Say no to noise. Say no to useless scrolling. Say no to urgency. That is not real. The world will always ask for your attention, but you decide who gets it. When you focus on learning English, you learn faster, you remember more, you speak with more confidence. When you focus on your goals, you move closer every day. Even if progress feels slow, focus compounds. Small focus days create big results. Guard your attention. It shapes your future. If you lose focus, you lose direction. Choose one thing today. Give it your full attention, even for a short time. That small act of focus is a powerful decision. Protect it, train it, respect it. Your future depends on it. Daily tip 10. Plan your day the night before. Most people wake up and react to the day. They wait for energy, for motivation, for inspiration. Then they start randomly, checking messages, scrolling social media, doing small tasks that do not matter. This is why most days feel chaotic. This is why people feel tired without real progress. The solution is simple but powerful. Plan your day the night before. Take 10–15 minutes each evening. Sit down quietly. Think about tomorrow. Ask yourself, what are the most important things I need to do? What is one thing that, if done, will make tomorrow successful? What small steps can I take toward my long-term goals? Write them down, not vaguely, not in your head. Write them clearly. This simple act does something magical. It gives your morning direction. It saves mental energy. It reduces stress. It creates focus. When you wake up, you do not need to think, what should I do first? Everything is already decided. Your brain loves patterns. It loves clarity. When you know what matters, your mind works faster. The night before plan is also a shield against distractions. When others demand your time or attention, you already know, this is not part of my plan right now. I will handle it later. Most people underestimate how much mental energy planning saves. Decision fatigue is real. Every small decision drains your focus. When you pre-decide, you save dozens of small choices in the morning. Planning also trains your brain to think ahead. It teaches patience. It teaches discipline. It teaches prioritization. Don't just make a list. Rank the tasks. Decide which one is the most important. Decide when you will do it. If learning English is your goal, decide the exact time for practice. Decide what skill you will focus on. Decide what method you will use. Even a 30-minute plan is powerful. Even a simple written list changes your mindset. Over time, planning every night creates momentum. Your days stop being random. Your life starts moving toward goals. People who succeed do not leave their day to chance. They design it. They control it. They respect it. Tonight, take 10 minutes. Plan tomorrow. Decide your priorities. Protect your time. When you do this consistently, mornings become powerful. Focus becomes natural. Your energy multiplies. Your progress accelerates. Planning the night before is not a small habit. It is a foundation for productivity, growth, and freedom. The question is, will you take 10 minutes tonight to shape tomorrow? Because every great day starts with a plan. Daily tip 11. Surround yourself with positive influence. Your environment shapes your life more than almost anything else. People you spend time with, the content you consume, the messages you read every day, all of these affect your mind. your decisions, and your energy. Most people underestimate this. They wonder why they feel stuck, why progress is slow, why motivation disappears. The truth is, negative influence quietly controls them. You are not weak. You are simply absorbing energy and habits from the world around you. To grow, you must carefully choose what and who you allow in your life. Start by observing your surroundings. Notice what drains you. Notice what inspires you. Notice what distracts you. Ask yourself, which people make me feel alive? Which people make me feel small or doubtful? Which activities make me productive? Which activities make me lose hours without result? Once you see the patterns, it is time to act. Reduce exposure to negative influence. This could be people who constantly complain, social media accounts that waste your time, content that triggers doubt or fear, environments that distract from your goals. Increase exposure to positive influence. This could be mentors or friends who push you to grow, educational content that teaches skills, books that inspire and expand your thinking, communities that share your values and ambition. Even small adjustments matter. Turn off notifications. Mute accounts that waste your energy. Spend more time with people who elevate you. Energy is contagious. If you spend hours with people who are negative, lazy, or fearful, you will absorb that mindset. If you spend hours with people who are positive, disciplined, and motivated, you will absorb that too. Your environment is a mirror of your future. The habits, thoughts, and values around you will quietly shape who you become. Remember, this is not about isolating yourself. It is about choosing wisely. You can love people and still protect your focus. You can interact with the world and still maintain your energy. Every great performer, successful person, or leader knows this. Your environment either lifts you or limits you. It is your choice. Start today. Clean your physical space. Organize your desk. Remove distractions. Next, clean your digital space. Unfollow pages that drain your time. Subscribe to accounts that inspire action. Finally, choose the people you spend time with. Even small changes. 1 hour a day with a mentor. One conversation that inspires you. One online class create compounding growth over weeks and months. Your mind is precious. Protect it. Feed it with positivity. Surround yourself with people, content, and habits that elevate you. Your future self will thank you. Your energy will rise. Your focus will sharpen. Your growth will accelerate. The power of influence is quiet but unstoppable. Master it, and your life will transform faster than you expect. Daily tip 12. Break big goals into tiny steps. Most people dream big. They want huge results. They want transformation overnight. This is why they fail. Big goals are scary. They seem impossible. They create fear, doubt, and procrastination. Your mind sees the mountain and freezes. You think, I can't do this. I will never reach it. It's too much for me. The trick is simple. Stop thinking about the whole mountain. Focus on one small step at a time. For example, if your goal is to speak English fluently, don't focus on speaking perfectly in 6 months. Focus on learning 5 new words today. Focus on practicing 1 sentence. Focus on reading 1 paragraph. If your goal is to get fit, don't imagine running a marathon. Walk for 10 minutes. Do 5 push-ups. Drink an extra glass of water. Small actions build momentum. Small victories build confidence. Small steps create habits. Every big achievement is just a collection of tiny actions. Consistency beats intensity. 1 small step today, repeated every day, creates transformation. Write your big goal. Now break it down. Ask, what can I do today? What can I do this week? What tiny progress moves me forward? No step is too small. No action is wasted. Fear and doubt appear less when the next step is clear. You don't feel overwhelmed. You feel capable. Focus on process. Ignore the distance. Ignore the speed. The mountain will still be there, but now you are climbing it, step by step, day by day, without rush, without panic. Momentum is invisible at first. You may feel like nothing is happening. You may feel slow. That is normal. That is growth quietly building under the surface. After weeks, months, and years, you will look back. you will realize every tiny step added up. Every small action mattered. You reached the summit. Big goals are not scary when broken into tiny steps. They become achievable. They become practical. They become yours. Start today. Take one tiny action. Repeat tomorrow. Keep going. Your mountain is climbable, one step at a time. Daily tip 13. Learn to say no to protect your time. Time is your most valuable resource. Every minute that passes is gone forever. You can earn money back. You can regain energy. You can rebuild habits, but you can never get lost time back. Most people waste their time without even realizing it. They say yes to everything. They take on tasks that do not matter. They agree to meetings, favors, and activities that distract them from their priorities. Saying yes may feel polite. It may feel safe. It may feel like you are being helpful, but every yes to the wrong thing is a no to your future. When you say yes to distractions, you say no to your growth. When you say yes to things that do not serve your goals, you say no to your dreams. When you say yes to everything, you lose your focus. You lose your energy. You lose your freedom. Learning to say no is not selfish. It is an act of self-respect. It is a way to protect what matters. It is a way to honor your priorities. Start small. Say no to one small distraction today. One unnecessary task. One unnecessary meeting. One social media scroll that adds nothing to your life. Notice how it feels. Notice the space you gain. Notice the energy that returns to you. Then scale it up. Say no to bigger distractions. Say no to obligations that drain you. Say no to habits that steal your focus. Saying no also means saying yes to yourself. Yes to your goals. Yes to your learning. Yes to your health. Yes to your dreams. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. You do not feel guilty. You do not feel rude. You feel in control. Your calendar is now your tool, not a prison. Your time becomes intentional. Your days become productive. Your life becomes aligned with what truly matters. Remember, every great achiever protects their time fiercely. They do not chase every opportunity. They do not agree to every request. They focus on what creates value. Your time is your life. Your yeses and nos shape it. Protect it. Guard it. Choose wisely. Start today. Say no to one thing that doesn't matter. Feel the freedom. Feel the focus. Feel your life moving forward. The more you protect your time, the more time you have for growth, learning, and happiness. Time is a gift. Treat it like one. Daily tip 14. Embrace discomfort to grow faster. Growth never comes from comfort. Every habit you want to build, every skill you want to master, every dream you want to achieve requires discomfort. Your mind naturally resists. It prefers safety, ease, and familiarity. It wants you to stay where you are. It wants you to scroll, to delay, to avoid. This resistance is normal. It is the voice that says, stay where it is safe. Don't try. You might fail. Wait until you feel ready. If you always listen to that voice, nothing changes. Life becomes repetitive. Goals stay dreams. Potential stays untapped. Embrace discomfort. Push yourself into situations that feel slightly uncomfortable. Speak when your voice shakes. Practice when you don't feel motivated. Exercise when your body wants rest. Discomfort is the signal that you are moving forward. It is the mark of progress. When you embrace discomfort, your confidence grows. When you embrace discomfort, fear loses power. When you embrace discomfort, your skills grow faster than you imagine. Start small. Take one action today that feels slightly uncomfortable. One small challenge beyond your comfort zone. Notice the fear. Notice the hesitation. Then do it anyway. Over time, these small actions compound. They create a mindset of courage. They build resilience. They make you unstoppable. Discomfort is temporary. Growth is permanent. Every step outside your comfort zone makes the next step easier. Remember, nothing extraordinary ever happens inside your comfort zone. Mediocrity lives there. Success and mastery live on the edge of fear. Your future self is waiting on the other side of discomfort. Every time you choose growth over ease, you move closer to that self. So the next time your mind resists, remind yourself, This is where growth happens. This is where I become stronger. This is where I become better than yesterday. Do it consistently. Do it daily. Small uncomfortable actions repeated over time create massive results. Comfort is tempting, but greatness is found in discomfort. Choose growth today. Push yourself. Step forward, even when it feels hard. Your life will transform faster than you imagine. Daily tip 15. Reflect daily to improve constantly. Reflection is a powerful habit that most people ignore. We move through our days quickly. We act. We work. We study. We speak. We scroll. But rarely do we pause and think. What went well today? What could I do better tomorrow? Where did I waste time? What habits helped me grow? What habits held me back? Reflection is the bridge between experience and improvement. Without it, you repeat mistakes. Without it, you fail to notice progress. Without it, life feels chaotic and random. Take 10-15 minutes every evening. Sit quietly, review your day. Ask yourself questions honestly. What did I do that moved me toward my goals? What distracted me? Where did I procrastinate? Where did I push myself beyond comfort? Write it down. Do not just think. Writing creates clarity. Writing makes lessons permanent. Celebrate small wins. Even tiny progress deserves recognition. Your brain responds to success. Even small achievements reinforce positive habits. At the same time, identify mistakes. Do not judge yourself harshly. Do not feel guilty. Mistakes are information. Mistakes are feedback. Mistakes show where adjustments are needed. Reflecting daily creates awareness. It makes you conscious of your choices. It allows you to correct course before habits become permanent. Combine reflection with action. Don't just notice mistakes. Decide what to do differently tomorrow. Make a plan. Take one corrective action immediately. Reflection also trains patience. You notice that growth is slow. You notice patterns. You notice the compounding effects of small actions repeated daily. Daily reflection is not about perfection. It is about learning. It is about becoming better than yesterday. When reflection becomes a habit, every day becomes an opportunity for growth. Even boring days teach lessons. Even small achievements accumulate. Even failures become fuel for improvement. Your mind becomes sharper. Your decisions become better. Your energy is used wisely. Your focus improves. Reflection turns chaos into strategy. It turns randomness into intention. It turns ordinary days into stepping stones toward extraordinary life. Start today. Take 10 minutes. Tonight, ask yourself honest questions. Write down what you learned. Plan one small action for tomorrow. The simple act of reflection compounds over time. It creates clarity, confidence, and consistent growth. Your life improves not just through action, but through conscious action. Reflection is the key to turning effort into results. From today onward, let reflection be your daily ritual. Every day you reflect, you grow. Every day you grow, you get closer to your goals. Every day you get closer, your life changes. Thank you for watching all 15 tips. Remember, small daily actions create massive results over time. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe. Keep growing, stay consistent, and see the change in your life starting today.